In this section, we're going to learn how to do some arithmetic with functions. So we have the function f, which takes in an input of x and spits out x squared minus 4, and g takes in x and spits out x plus 2. And we would like to do this calculation. What this means is put negative 2 into f, get the output. Put negative 2 into g, get the output, and then multiply those two together. So let's find f evaluated when x is negative 2. To do that, we put in a negative 2. And we get 0. We could, of course, stop right there because 0 times anything is going to be 0. But for some misguided sake of completeness, I will put in negative 2 for g, and we get negative 2 plus 2, which is 0. Wonder if that's a coincidence, and 0 times 0 equals 0. Now, what about this problem? This is a separate problem. Let's scroll up just a little. And what does this mean to do? This means to add f and g first. Add the two binomials together and get an answer. And only once you get an answer do you put in x equals negative 2. So let's try that. Let's add the two binomials. So we have x squared plus x. Collecting like terms, negative 4 plus 2 is minus 2. And now we're going to take that function and we're going to evaluate it when x is negative 2. So we put in a negative 2 here and square it, plus a negative 2, minus 2 more, and we check out what this equals. This is 4 minus 2 minus 2, and that's 0 as well. Another version of this problem, let me scroll just a minute. Something's wrong. Sometimes we're asked to do something besides add. This says take f and divide it by g, and then write it with an input of x. So this is f divided by g. And that's one way to show the division, but we know we're supposed to simplify. So if we factor the top, the bottom shares a like factor, and so we have x minus 2. So f divided by g, written as a function of x, would be x minus 2. So all different kinds of things you can do with function notation, but the most basic one, and I'll give one last example of this, is to just have some directions, something like this. And what should you do? You should evaluate the function f by inputting 1. That will give you 1 squared minus 4. And you should evaluate the function g by inputting 2. That will give you 2 plus 2. So we have 1 take away 4 is negative 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. Negative 3 take away 4 is negative 7.